Hey everyone, today I have a 20-minute HIIT workout for you that is all bodyweight exercises, so no equipment is needed. We're going to use an interval structure of 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. I don't do this often, but I'm giving you equal parts rest and work so that you're able to really push your hardest during those work intervals. We have 5 exercises and we're going to go through them 4 times. We'll go 30 on, 30 off throughout the whole 20 minutes with the exception of when you hit that halfway point, I'll give you a full minute to recover. Now, if you're newer to high intensity interval training or maybe you just don't have that much time to work out today, you can opt to do just 2 or 3 rounds instead of all 4. So feel free to end the video when you are done. As with all workouts, you want to make sure you're properly warmed up beforehand. I have a couple warm-ups on my channel. I will link to those below in the description. And modify or stop as needed. Always listen to your body. Before we get going into the workout, I'm going to give you a preview of all 5 exercises, and I will also show you how to modify them so you have that knowledge on hand should you need it as we go through the workout. If you're new to my channel, I don't play music in the background because I want you to listen to whatever you like. So if you don't have a playlist or a podcast or a TV show queued up, you might want to get that going. And with all that said, let's get to today's workout. But first, I just want to give a shout out to Natasha Ocean. I hope I'm saying her name right. But this workout is inspired by the one she posts to Instagram. If you don't follow her, you should. She's a total badass. So this was heavily inspired by her, so I got to give credit where credit is due. Okay, let's get to the workout. Okay, first up we have squat jack heel click. So it's basically a squat jack with a squat jump, but you got to make that squat jump explosive enough that you can click your heels together and then land back in that low squat position. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest. Let's go. In, out, jump tap those heels together. There are lots of ways to tweak this one so that it works for you. If the heel click isn't working, just do a regular squat jump. You could always take out the jack, like those modifications I demoed at the start. As long as you are doing the hardest version you personally can do throughout the 30 seconds, then you are doing great. You have 30 seconds to rest. So these 30-second rest intervals, they're going to feel pretty nice at the start of this workout, but as we progress, it is not going to feel like a long time. We're going to make our way to a plank position. We're going to do shoulder tap plank jacks up next. Make your way into a high plank, hands stacked under shoulders. Reach your legs long. And when your feet jump wide, that's when you bring opposite hand to tap opposite shoulder. Now, if this bothers your elbows at all, just make sure you're not completely locking out through them so you have a little invisible softness to the elbow that is supporting you. And if you need to take out that shoulder tap, just do plank jacks or vice versa. Just do the shoulder taps and hold your plank. "30 seconds to rest.
High knees coming up next. I'm going to do it with my fingers by my ears, elbows wide. If you would rather pump your arms like you're running in place, that is an option too. 30 seconds, let's go. So yes, this is a cardio exercise. Your core needs to be really active as you do this as well. And if you're taking the same arm position as me, I want you to make sure you're not puffing out through the rib cage. So yes, we're broad across the collarbones, but you're drawing the ribs in towards your midline. Thirty seconds to rest. Coming up next, we're going to do the bottom half of a burpee. So you're going to start and end in a low squat position. I'm going to lower my chest all the way to the floor. If you would rather do a push-up instead, that is absolutely fine. Hands to the floor with control, lower that chest down, and then it's an explosive press back up, snapping into that low squat position. Thirty seconds to rest. So our final exercise in this circuit is going to be a skater. So it's a jump to the side, and then you kind of land in a curtsy lunge with your back foot hovering. I'm short on space, so I'm not going to do a huge jump to the side, but if you have room, make that lateral leap really big. So hop to the side, other foot sweeps behind you, and I'm bringing opposite fingers down towards the floor. I want you to stay low as you do this. If mobility does not allow for you to touch the floor, though, don't worry about that, okay? The important thing is that you're staying low through the legs. We're not rounding through our back, though, so think long spine, chest is open. Okay, you have 30 seconds to rest. You've completed your circuit the first time. We're going to go through it 3 more times. Start getting ready for that squat jack heel click. You find a low squat position, and let's go. Hop your feet in, out, jump up, tap those heels together. I want that jump to be explosive. Make sure your knees are tracking in line with your middle toes. They're not dumping to the insides of your big toes. Weight is in your heels when you're in that low squat. Thirty seconds to rest. Start making your way into a plank position. We are going to do those plank jack shoulder taps. And remember, the hand crosses to the opposite shoulder when your feet are wide. And then when your feet jump back in together, that's when both hands come down to the floor. Thirty seconds to rest. This is the part of the workout when those 30 seconds of rest does not feel very long at all. We have high knees coming up next. And again, I'm going to take a position with elbows wide, fingers by my ears, open across the chest, slightly slide your shoulder blades down your spine, but knit your ribs together. If this hand position is not working for you, then arms can be by your side and you would pump them like you're running in place. Really drive the knees up high, so we're engaging through the core. "30 seconds to rest." Bottom half burpees coming up next. So we're going to start and end in a low squat position, lowering our chest down to the floor as we kind of jump into a plank, and then pushing off explosively through that upper body, snapping back into that low squat position. So you want your feet wide. They're about shoulder widths apart, maybe even a little wider than that. Think of drawing your navel towards your spine as you lower and press off of the floor. "30 seconds to rest." So we have that skater coming up next, and then we'll be at the halfway point. And when you hit that halfway point, I'm going to give you a full minute to recover. Get ready for that lateral leap, bringing opposite fingertips down towards the floor. There's a little bit of a balance challenge in this because I want you landing on that single foot with the other leg just hovering behind you. If balance is an issue though, then bring that back foot to the floor. Okay, you are at the halfway point. You have a full 60 seconds to recover. If you're short on time or you're newer to interval training, maybe this is where you stop for today, or maybe you just do a third set. But if you're in it for the full 20 minutes, we have to go through that circuit twice more. All right, recovery time is coming to an end. Let's get ready for those squat jack heel clicks coming up. "30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. In, out, jump up, explosive with that jump squat, tap those heels together, land back down low. You have about 10 seconds to go. Can you pick up the pace at all? Woo, shake it out. 30 seconds to recover. Start making your way down to the floor. You're going to be in a high plank position. We have those shoulder tap plank jacks. In your plank position, before you get going, I want you to slightly slide your shoulder blades together and down your spine so we're really broad across the collarbones. And then remember, try not to lock out your elbow, especially if you tend to hyperextend. If this bothers your elbows at all, then I want you to just keep both hands on the floor and just do those jacks for me. 30 seconds to recover. High knees are coming up next. Elbows wide, fingers by the ears, knit the ribs together, low abs draw up, and let's drive those knees up, up, up. If these get to be too much, just march in place, but keep that march quick and really focus on drawing the knee up, engaging through your core. Ten seconds to go. Pick up the pace a little bit. You got this. Don't quit. Woo, rest. My facial expressions at the end of that one said it all. 'Bottom half burpees coming up. Find that wide, low squat position. You start and end here. Reach your tailbone long. Lower yourself down to the floor. Explosive press up, land back in that low squat. Thirty seconds to recover. Speed skater is coming up next, last exercise in this circuit. We're going to get that lateral movement going. Leap to the side, land on one foot, opposite fingers reach towards the floor. We're touching the floor not by rounding through our upper body, but by bending the knee and staying low through the lower body. So you should keep your chest open here. Core is active. Done. Okay, you have 30 seconds to rest here. We're going through the circuit one final time. Final few seconds to catch your breath. Squat, jack, heel clicks coming up. Last time you're going to see these exercise. I want you to push as hard as you did that first round. Let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. In, out, explosive jump up. Ten seconds to go, and then you do not see this exercise again. Pick it up. Woo, okay, check that exercise off the list. We're going to make our way to the floor in that plank position. Hands stacked under shoulders, brace through the core, so draw the abdomen in. And let's go. Opposite hand taps opposite shoulder. Feet jack in, out, in, out. Keeping your hips pretty much level with the shoulders. There'll be a little up and down movement as you hop the feet in and out, but I don't want your butt to pike up towards the ceiling. Under 10 seconds to go. You got this. Don't quit. 2 exercises down. We got 3 to go. I'm struggling. High knees on deck. And remember, if you can't maintain your core engagement with your elbows wide, so in other words, if your rib cage is puffing out when you have this arm position, then I want you to have your arms down by your side and just run them. Ten seconds to go. If you're starting to slow down, I want you to pick up that pace. You got it, right till you hear those beeps. Woo, 30 seconds to recover. We got this. 2 more pushes to go. Bottom half burpees coming up. Gonna find that wide, low squat position. Lower chest to the floor, snap back up. Let's go, 30 seconds on the clock. Ten seconds to go. Can you get in 2 more reps at least? Rest. Okay, your final 30-second push is coming up, and then you will be done with this workout. Speed skaters coming up in a few seconds. Final 30 seconds in this workout. Let's go. Big leap to the side, or as big as your room allows. Mine does not allow for much space. Side to side. We're staying pretty low as we do this. Under 10 seconds to go. Woo, and done. Awesome work.
Hope you enjoyed that workout. If you did, you know the drill. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new workouts here every Monday. I will see you guys next week.